2, 1, go! Hey everyone, I am jcontra, fresh from a trip to Hardoff, actually. And while I did not get Xevious at Hardoff, which is the game I'll be playing in this first segment, I did buy a record player because I am an incorrigible hipster, and I also got the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, which is, I mean, an amazing soundtrack, and if you can listen to it on vinyl, I really suggest you do that. I also got this, I think this is from the 1980s. I have no idea who this is, and I have no idea how good the songs are. I actually listened to the A side of this, and it's okay. I'm really fascinated by Japanese 80s music, and so I'm trying to get into that because I really don't know anything about it. And I love 80s Japanese disco jazz fusion, which is like in the early 1980s. It's just so good. It's like, I mean, it's like unlike anything that I've ever heard before. But that's not relevant to what's going on now, which is Xevious for the Famicom, created by Namco. As you can see, it originally came out in 1983 for the arcades. However, this version came out in late 1984, probably, I would say sometime in November, maybe December. We're rounding out 1984. We've only got a few more titles before we start playing games from 1985. I guess I should show you how this works. It's the first vertical shooter for the Famicom. That's huge. This is a huge milestone for me. I love horizontal and vertically scrolling shooters, and so this is a big deal. We have two kinds of shots. Here I'm pressing the B button, and this is shooting stuff in the air. But there is crap on the ground that might shoot at me. Like, look at these tanks. Look at these tanks. Oh yeah, they're shooting at me too. So what do I do about them? I will show you. Oh, I get blown up by whatever's coming at me. No. Instead of getting blown up, you see this little aiming reticule in front of me. That shows you where your A shot goes. See, B shot is in the air. A shot are bombs that hit the ground. They hit the floor. You must be very careful as to your timing, because you obviously have two layers of enemies that are attacking you. You have people on the ground, and you have people in the air. So you must be very careful to time your shots, so that not only are you able to shoot at things both on the ground and shoot at things that are coming at you in the air, because the game will not pace itself as nicely like this. Very soon we will have to deal with both threats at the same time. And that's very difficult for me because it's very hard for me to multitask. Yet Xevious demands that of you. You also blow up those little pyramids, but they don't do much. Oh shit. Ugh. So is player one ready? 0 Solvalu's. Your ship is the Solvalu. So it doesn't say live, it just says, oh, you got 2 ships left, 1 ship left, 0 ships left. Now the little circular things with markings on them usually will not shoot at you. But it's these ones you gotta watch out for, the smooth ones. These ones with markings, the flashing reds, they won't shoot at you. It's the completely smooth ones you have to worry about. Also, the music could use some work. I'm gonna stop. I will stop talking for a minute, and I will let you experience the music, which is just the same. I would say about 5 beats, just over and over again. Listen for yourself. Yeah, that's it. Like, there are some great shooters out there with some fantastic music. Unfortunately, Xevious is a great shooter. I think it's a really good game with some not very good music. But it was also an early Famicom game, super early arcade game. I mean, come on, give it a break. I have before been pretty consistent at getting to the first boss. So, fingers crossed we can make it in this run, and maybe even get past it. I got past it once. My problem is I'm really good at blowing it up, but it shoots out so many bullets at you that you can destroy it, but then you yourself can be destroyed in its death throes. Are those tanks or are those faces? I don't know, I can't tell. Interestingly enough, your guy doesn't really get any, like, boosts or anything. There's no, as far as I can tell, I mean, there may very well be boosts in this game, and I'm just not noticing them, but you can't increase your speed. Your shot is just the same the whole time. Oh, those fucking things that fly at you. Oh, they suck. They're awful. Oh, gonna get near the 20,000 for the high score. Didn't even notice. Your bomb also has a little bit of an area of effect. So if you shoot it like I just did before I died, you can shoot it in between two targets that are on tiles next to each other on the ground, and you can actually blow up both of them. I've been able to blow up 4 things at the same time. Like here, look at that, boom, both dead, both dead, both dead. That obviously helps for when you have targets in the air, so you can quickly go back to your B shot. Levels don't seem to be randomly generated, however, I think there are multiple paths that it will set, or there are random paths that it will set you on, because each game doesn't necessarily follow the same route. Whoa, 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 whoa. Does it look like those faces have, like, their heads are like... I don't think those are trees. I think those are, like, aliens that have their faces like... That's just me. I have a really hard time separating my like vision, or what I'm like taking into my senses, between being able to target someone, aim at someone, but also see what's coming at me at the same time. That is a trick that I have yet to learn, despite all the shooters that I have played. Maybe that's why I haven't beaten many of them. I did beat Terradivro a few times. I was proud of that. Yep. Ooh. So you get that one in the middle. Boom. All 5 down. Come on. There we go. I'm still dancing. Oh. Ground targets also don't seem to shoot at you once you kind of pass them. Like, see, these guys will start shooting at me. They'll keep on shooting at me, and they'll shoot at me, like, once more. As I'm flying past them. But after you're past them, they're generally not a threat. Oh, they still keep shooting at you, though. Woo! Oh, okay, not anymore. It's all good. Back to the tree faces. We're doing good. Haven't lost a life yet. You can blow up a hole into that pyramid. Maybe there's like a secret in there that I haven't figured out yet. I don't know. Oh, shit. That motherfucker tried to shoot at me from behind. Ugh. I got stuck. I'm too slow. I feel just too slow playing Xevious. But I think if you were too fast, it would be too easy if you were too fast. Oh, we got some new enemies. The ones that the dive bombers. Well, they're not really bombers because you're not on the ground, but interceptors. I'm gonna call them. I'm just gonna make up names for shit because I don't have the manual. So I have to make up the story as I go along. Do you think we're defending our planet? See, oh, here's the boss. See, I can... Ah, shit. Didn't even blow it up. I can usually blow it up. I just can't... how did I do it? I've done it once. How did I do it? I must have just... you know, you gotta wait for that window of opportunity, as small as that window may be. And then you just gotta jam yourself right through it. Oh, come on. Oh, now, I was looking at the chat. Big mistake. Should have paused. Oh, well. I look like a noob? What are you talking about? I'm a pro-level gamer. I am MLG. I only play games on MLG settings. If a game doesn't have MLG settings, then I don't play it. In the center, boom. Ooh, shit! Oh, those guys are flying out of... Those fuckers are coming out of nowhere! Oh, that was beautiful. I like how the aliens are like, well, I guess they're aliens. They're like, what? How are we going to stop this deadly ship that is destroying hundreds of our vehicles? Let's just, like, throw, like, walls at it. Whoa, you mean, like, just straight at it? No, they have to rotate. We're not gonna just throw any walls at him. We're gonna throw rotating walls. He's gonna get so confused because they're just gonna keep on flipping. Now see, they have ground defenses, so that makes me think that we are attacking their planet. Or they have so totally taken over our planet that they were able to install ground defenses. Oh, here it comes. Wait, what? It's usually an indicator of the boss. Or what I like to call the boss. It could just be a mini-boss. There could be something even more fucked up than that thing that always kills me. Here we go! No! I'm not dead yet! Oh! Oh, I did it! When do I get my next one up? I've already doubled. I've doubled the high score. No, no, you don't. No. Oh, those guys are so fast. Those tanks can go on water? Holy shit! Oh my god. Man, so what is it gonna be? At like 60,000 that I get the one up? Okay, ground tire. Oh my god, okay. Okay. We'll see if we get to 60,000. If we can't, like, man. Nope. Okay, one more game. One more game, that'll be it. Because, honestly, I don't see myself getting further than that. That's the furthest I've ever gotten playing this game. So one more run and that's it. Because I don't want to bore you guys with just more of the same Xevious. Although, if you're into shmups, I recommend giving it some time. It's very nice. Very simple. No complicated bombs that you have to keep track of, no characters, just one ship, 2 shots. That is actually a bit deep, though. Deeper than it could have been. You could have just had 1 shot. There we go, right in the center. Oh, that was a mistake. Wasn't paying attention to what was right in front of me. Oh, shit. Shouldn't get so close to the enemies. Oh, that's such a mistake. You think they're not gonna shoot at you, and then they do, right in your face. Walked right into that one. That wasn't good. I'm losing it. This should be the last run, because... Oh, yeah, I'm fading. You know, you get to that point... I find that after you play a game so many times in a single sitting, you peak at a certain point, and you really... At least for me, this is very, I think, maybe a personally defining quality. I don't know if this happens to other people, but you peak... You try to achieve that peak in the same play session, and it's just not going to happen. So what I usually do is once I've peaked out, and I notice it, just put the game down, come back to it in a day or two, and you'll actually do even better. I find that works with a lot of things. Actually, like instruments, languages. Useful life tip, perhaps. You don't want to push yourself too hard. You need to do it, you need practice, and you need to be consistent. But you don't want to put too much energy into it, otherwise you actually won't even get diminishing returns. You'll actually start going backwards. Come on. There we go. Oh! Good dodging, good dodging. Yep. Come at me. There we go. Uh-oh, boss coming. Boss is coming. Oh! And obliterated. And the game over. There we go. So that's been Xevious. Next up on the docket is Urban Champion, which I'm very excited to show you because it's a game that's quite simple, but even I'm good at it. So that's been it for Xevious. I've been jcontra. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and mahalo.